They go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
We just went to half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man. It's Bates. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Wide open downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To keep it in the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets it past the marker. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Longhorns are at the line looking to to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. Past the 40. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Baxter. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Manning. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big play.
Touchdown, Texas! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Rides the back on the option, the give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Bates. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Spartans will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll give it to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback, Sam. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Sure, you don't want to miss the field goal, but a 22-point lead, still feeling good about the way the game's going.
Well, that kicker needed to club up. Unfortunately, the ball hits the crossbar.
Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Bates. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Sweet cut there. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it down and run. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. To the air on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to run for it. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Spartans are on the move. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Oh, he makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bates. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. Regardless the outcome.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bates. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gonna look downfield again. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. to the air on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll take another shot here. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the touchdown, Texas. What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-up poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Grab near the marker. It's Baxter. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the